Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Brady Campbell with you from the North Rink here at the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, as warm-ups are underway as we're set to go for a varsity matchup tonight. It's the West Islip Lions against the St. Anthony's Friars. Two teams that are on opposite sides of the standings here so far in the early going this season. West Islip 3-9-0 coming in with just those 6 points, sitting in 8th place. Meanwhile, the Friars 12-0-0 on the year, 24 points. That's, of course, good enough for first place here in the varsity division for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. The Friars can't look too far ahead, though, because right on their heels are the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulldogs at 12-1-0. Of course, the the Bulls. The Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. The Bulls' only loss is come to the Friars. So they are tied in points, though. But, of course, the Friars with the tiebreaker. Can't look too far past the Lions, though, of West Islip. They are a tough, competitive team to play against. But looking at those standings, it's the Friars, the Bulls, the Knights of Kings Park Homack. Not too far behind those two top teams at 20 points, 10-3-0. Then a slight drop-off, SCHSHL, East Islip, Northport, Huntington, Ward, Melville, then West Islip, before the bottom two teams, Connecticut, Sayville, and Middle Country, rounded out. Well, last time out for the Lions on the 9th of December, 15-3 loss to the aforementioned Kings Park Homack Knights. It was Pollard, Mattel, and Shields getting goals in that one. Salomon got the only assist, and Hovanek was between the pipes for that tough loss. Meanwhile, for the Friars, their last game out on the 6th, a 5-1 victory over SCHSHL. And there was a big-time win for them. Goals coming from Miklich, Odzaridi, Schendorf, and Carrasco Jr. Filer was in net for that one, only the one goal allowed. And one assist each for Scotia, Basono. Rocco had a goal and an assist. Rocca and Aspermonte had an assist as well. As teams concluding warm-ups here, we're just about set to go. We'll be back for Puck Drop here on LI Sports Network. Welcome back as we get set for Puck Drop here on LI Sports Network. St. Anthony's West Islip Varsity Hockey. And look at the starting goaltenders for West Islip. It's Tyler Sapoff. He started 6 games, a 6.07 goals against, 2-4-0 on the season. And for St. Anthony's, it'll be 32. Nicholas Tempone with his 3 starts coming in, .90 save percentage, or goals against, on the year, 3-0-0 on the season. Friars left to right in the home whites, Lions right to left in the road blues as we're underway, and the Friars drive the goal right out of the gates, but the puck goes wide off the deflection, and the Lions coming back the other way now. That shot deflects to the corner off the stick of William Shields. Back to the point. That one hops the stick of Barbieri, so we'll have to touch it back in, delayed icing. And the captain, Cormac Terry, will dump the pass off. Puck finds him again. Now he skates it over the red line, now over the blue. Terry to the corner. Cuts back, passes it to the point. Feed across. Look out here, a turnover, and the Lions now will storm back ahead the other way, but that play offside. As just ahead was James Barbieri through the play off. 52 seconds here into the hockey game. These two teams did meet once before this season, back on October 13th. It was a 13-2 victory for St. Anthony's. So that was a big-time win for them. But West Islip not going to go away too easily here in this one tonight. What some could consider a trap game, but even just in general, last game before the new year for both these squads as well. So the Friars trying to enter 2025 still undefeated. Nothing the Lions would love more than to get a big fourth win and knock off the top team. This one dumped ahead. Spilling down to the ice was Zach Sorrell, but now he drags it in for a shot that deflects out of play. As we get the whistle. Meanwhile, this West Islip squad pretty short here tonight. Only a few players on their bench as they make a line change. Their bench only 3 players currently, so they got to keep their shift short. And only 1 goalie tonight as well, in the form of Sapoff, as he makes a save there with the right pad. St. Anthony's definitely a bit more full on their bench. Also a backup goalie in Jordan Valchich tonight. That shot in on goal, save made, and the rebound covered up quickly by Sapoff. .13-12 to go, opening period. We just missed our junior varsity game. Prior to this one, it was the St. Anthony's JV squad picking up a 6-2 victory, as that one kicked right through the crease over Kings Park Comac. Big win for them in the JV division. But the varsity squad looking to stay undefeated here. Controlled off the draw. Now 1 back. That shot, save made, rebound. I don't know if it got all the way through. If it did, another big save for Sapoff, who's being tested here on this shift. Trying to get it out, but to no avail there was Barbieri. Still held in. And hustling to it's Nicholas Busa. He'll swing it around the boards. Albertelli wraps it around, still not out. Here's Terry. Cormac Terry, drag, shoots, glove save. And the cover by Sapoff. Face-off will be to the far circle there, to the right of Tyler Sapoff. Going up against Nicholas Tempone tonight. Still has yet to lose a game, as does his team, but .90 goals against, just 3 goals allowed on the year. It's the smallest sample size on the team in 3 games. It's Valchich 4. And Dominic Filer has started 5, but still a very impressive stat line for him. As the Friars dump it back in, they're making some changes here. And the puck taken away by the Lions. They start up ice. Turned it over, though, in the neutral zone. Stepping back over the line there, but turning it over was Ryan Leung. And so the Lions back on it. Some room for Barbieri. Chips it around one of the checkers. Lost the handle on the other side. Brody O'Doherty back on it. He had a goal the last time these two teams faced. Dumped ahead, but just out of the reach of a teammate there, all the way down for icing. It was Filer who got the start for St. Anthony's in that one, just allowed the 2 goals. And it was Colin Hovanek who was in net for West Islip the last time these two teams met. Hovanek also in net for their last game in general for West Islip, but he's getting the rest tonight. Sapoff off to a good start, being tested a lot early. Now the Lions chance in front, and a big save made by Tempone. Back to the point, now swept towards the circle. Flicked towards the net, but blocked down. And wrapped around the boards by James Johnson and all the way out. Hustling after is Thomas Albertelli. He'll get there in the corner. Albertelli to the front, backhand, and a save made by Sapoff. So both goalies being tested in high danger areas. And so far have stood tall. Here come the Lions out of the zone. Over the line. Shot blocked. Goes off to the far side half wall. Held in here towards the corner. Other player knocked down. Lions fans not happy with that no call, but we play on. Friars chip it out. Tied up at center, now skated over the line here. 1-on-2 while his teammates are going for a change. He's trying to center it, but couldn't. Now blocked off to the side of the net and holding his post there is Sapoff. Back to the point. Terry throws one to flex wide. A chance in tight there. Muscling off the defender was James Schendorf, and now we get our game's first penalty. A tripping call. This might be going against the Friars. Schendorf going palms up there, wondering what the call is, and it looks like he'll be heading off for the trip. And he will. So first power play of the game coming for the Lions with a chance to get the game's first goal. Here in the 0-0 scoreless game thus far. It's a 13-2 win last time for the Friars, but the game was a bit closer than the score may have indicated. But off the faceoff, here's Terry. Has some room and sends it all the way down. Hustling to a Catalo. Gets there first. Short-handed. Takes it to the circle. Now fakes up to the slot. Catalo toe drag in and a save made. What a save that was. Glove save. What a move as well by Anthony Catalo there. A toe drag on the defender. And it was in basically all alone, point blank, but Sapoff, he's locked in so far, a glove save. 90 seconds to go on the power play for West Islip. The two shorthanded goals scored by the St. Anthony's JV squad in their game earlier tonight. Now the varsity team trying to follow soon as that shot whistles high over the net from Catalo. He's had a few looks in the last minute. This one dumped ahead to no one in particular. Delayed offside now. And now Catalo trying to fly the zone. They hit him. And they'll have to pick it up, though, in the corner. 1-on-3. Strong on the puck. Now eventually separated from it. And chipped out of the zone. Jammed ahead by Shields. Trying to pick it up on the other side. Could not. Cleared out again by the Friars. 8.5 to go in the scoreless first period. Barbieri drops it off. Here's Shields from the circle, in and out of the glove. And the cover made by Tempone. So face-off will be to his left. Good job thus far by the Friars, not allowing the Lions to set up really whatsoever thus far on the power play. Barbieri pinching down to try to hold it in. He will. Locks up, though, with a few Friars there, and eventually it's taken by O'Doherty. Around the boards and out. Final 10 seconds ticking off here on the power play. Back on it, Barbieri stops, looks for options, now hits Shields. Some room to skate. Tries to pass it ahead, but some miscommunication there. And the power play expires back to even strength. As this one settled down nicely, but unable to fully settle it was James Espermonte. Tries to take it away in the corner, could not. Now picks it up again. Tries for the centering pass, blocked off. This one chipped up the glass, swing and the miss there, and it gets out of the zone. O'Doherty looking over his options, skates it ahead, over the blue line now. Cuts to the slot, to the circle, and he scores! What a play that was. Brody O'Doherty gets the scoring started here, and a 1-0 lead for St. Anthony's. The defenseman. A nice move there. Just kind of puts the puck on the edge a little bit, able to work his way to the far circle and rip that one blocker side past Sapoff. And so the Friars break the ice here. 1-0 lead, 7.5 to go here in period number 1. Punched in the zone by Lucas De Rienzo, but now taken back by the Friars. Here's O'Doherty again. Over the line. O'Doherty on the backhand. Swings it across, and that one flicked back into the glove of Sapoff. There was some open net to look at, but the Friars couldn't get the deflection to go. 6:55 to go here, period number 1. Face-off controlled by the Lions. Into the head, William Shields. Into the attacking end, Shields. Moving behind the net, lost the handle though to Terry. Up the boards it goes, and just chipped out of his own by Busa. Picked up by Carrasco Jr., who dumps it back in. Settled by Barbieri, fires it ahead for Shields. Over the line on the far side, tries for the toe drag. He was stood up by Terry. Now taken back and skated ahead. Could be a 2-on-1 here for the Friars. Pass across in the skates of Carrasco. And now turned right back around by Barbieri. That play just offside. Shields was a bit ahead of the play while it was brought in by Nicholas Prapal. And so faceoff come just outside the Friars zone there. It looked like West Islip could have had numbers there going the other way. Friars control the ensuing draw and clear it down. Barbieri back on it. Deflected out of the zone. Right back on it to throw it in is Schendorf. Here's Barbieri, wraps it around for Shields. Shields stick lifted. Here come the Friars again. Pass got through, but it was deflected on the way. So it couldn't be settled cleanly. Now a point shot misses wide. Terry pinching down to get it. Taken off the puck by Barbieri. Now Schendorf lost it to Shields. Shields has a man breaking, sends it all the way down. Knocked down, and it will go for an icing. They say he didn't touch it. It looked like it might have been touched there by Prapal. Albeit it could have been a high stick that he played it down with, but they say it's an icing against West Islip. 5:21 to go in the opening frame. Schendorf will take the draw here for the Friars and win it cleanly back to O'Doherty. Scored the game's only goal thus far. Sorrell drag shoots, blocked, picks it up again though, and that time hit the crossbars. His initial shot knocked the stick out of the defender's hands. Got it back and ripped that one high. That was Castellino who lost the stick. He has it back now, defending in front of the net. And the Lions able to take it away and poke it back out to center. Good effort there by Sorrell on those few chances. And now it's Schendorf. Floats it ahead for William Bisono. Leaves it for Schendorf in the corner. Schendorf has a little bit of room here. Works his way towards the circle and eventually stripped of the puck and chipped out of the zone by Castellino. Lions will make some changes, as will the Friars, as O'Doherty brings it up the ice again. O'Doherty to the circle, drag, shoots and scores again. Brody O'Doherty has his second, almost identical to the first. 2-0 lead for St. Anthony's. Almost coast to coast there as he just starts it back in his own end, winds it up, takes it to that circle, and buries that one high on the blocker side again. Beats Sapoff, 2-0 lead for the Friars, 4.5 to go in period number 1. Wrapped around the boards, back to the point. That shot gets through, blocker save, Sapoff. To the point, O'Doherty fumbled it, and here come the Lions. Could be an on-man rush, but that puck just a bit too far ahead of Prapal. He lost it. Shields trying to take it back. But it's reversed around the near side now for Rocca. Fires it ahead for Catallo. Catallo over the line. Nice move. Gets free in the circle. Now dealing with some stick checks. Works it across. Tries to flow the pass through it. Got blocked. Ends up back on the stick behind the net. This time, though, Barbieri takes it. Tries to go up the far side. He was taken off the puck, but eventually it gets worked out for Ryan Flynn. Turn back over again, and the Friars bring it right back in. That one gets through Cataldo. Back to the point, though, for Terry. Swings it back to the corner. Barbieri tried to keep it moving. Tied up now, work to the point. D to D. Terry drag, shoots, gets through, and the save made. Cataldo on the rebound. Throws it back towards the point. Look out here. Good play, though, to pinch down and get it. Now on the backhand, a try. And that one covered. Swallowed up by the goaltender, Sapoff. 2:47 to go. Face-off one here by the line. Shields trying to turn it into offense. Here's Shields, and just left the puck behind. Almost turned it into a partial breakaway. They're able to get it back momentarily, sweep it towards the front. Now a return feed got blocked. Held in the zone, though. Barbieri drag, shoots that one off the outside of the net. A little bit of pressure here from West Islip now, trying to get on the board. Busa takes the puck away, and we'll get the engines turning here over the line. Busa looks through, good angle there, throws a shot on, stopped by Sapoff. Played up to the half wall. And now the zone. O'Doherty. And for Busa, defense was in a change. Busa for a one-timer, that shot missed wide, wraparound try, and they score. So the Friars go up 3-0 there. Unlucky bounce for the Lions, and Busa is able to swing it into a wide open net. Another look at it there. Busa just gets the bounce, able to play it off the boards quickly. Sweep it into the open net. 3-0 lead now for the Friars. So look for more. It was a good effort by Castellino to try to thwart that wraparound chance. Couldn't get to it, though. And for Busa, that's his 13th goal of the year. Here come the Friars again. Save made and rebound score. Sapoff got a piece, and then it hit the post, went behind him. And the Friars get another one quickly. It's a 4-0 lead now. See that initial shot there. Rebound tapped in by Aspermonte. It looks like it'll be his goal on that net front scramble. So now a 4-0 lead here for the Friars. Still 1:20 to go here in period number one. There's Daniel Savalos who made the nice net drive there. Nearly was able to bury it off the post. 4-0 lead, though, nonetheless. Can the Lions respond here late? Instead, it's Schendorf behind the net, though. Back out to the point. Bisono keeps it moving. Schendorf to the backhand, tried to set up Aspermonte. It got by him. O'Doherty, though. Moves it down for Aspermonte. He had some trouble with it. And puck taken away here by the Lions, and they start up ahead. Barbieri with speed. 30 to go in the period. Barbieri had the puck knocked off his stick by O'Doherty. Friars will skate it out. Aspermonte over the line to the corner. Barbieri on him. But Aspermonte able to work his way through. Lost the puck, though. And Flynn tries to get it out. Couldn't. Schendorf held it in. 10 seconds to go in the period. That pass blocked by Barbieri, and it's a big one. All alone in front was Bisono. 2 seconds and one. Swung towards the front. Pass picked off. That'll do it for period number one. Took a little while to get to our first goal, but St. Anthony's able to break through and have a big final half there of the period. They lead it 4-0, and we'll take that lead into the second period here momentarily. We'll be right back for period number 2 here on LI Sports Network. Welcome back for the start of period number 2 here on LI Sports Network. Varsity hockey for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Brady Campbell with you from the rinks. 4-0 lead for St. Anthony's over West Islip after 1 period of play. First 2 goals scored by Brody O'Doherty, and then they tacked on 2 more. Meanwhile, it took a little while for either team to get on the board. Sorrell drag shoots, just missed. Big-time goaltending on both sides in the early going. Tyler Sapoff made some big saves to keep it scoreless against a tough Friars squad, but eventually they broke through. And now have a 4-goal cushion looking for more. Over the line, that pass blocked. And then swung back behind the net. Sorrell moves it down behind the net. That's James Barbieri. Up the wall for the Lions. And then that pass just on the wrong side of Lucas DiRienzo. Swept behind the net by Cavazone. Near turnover there. But St. Anthony's now able to work it out. Sorrell trying to fly ahead of the pack. That pass just missed. It will go down for an icing. Exactly a minute into the period. St. Anthony's 12-0-0 on the season, in first place here in the varsity division. Tied in points, though, with the Bulls of Smithtown Hauppauge. But the Bulls do have 1 loss to their record at the hands of the Friars as that one deflects in. And West Islip is on the board. Shields was in front. I believe it hit him last. And that'll make it a 4-1 game. See right off the face-off here. One-timer from Barbieri. Right off the stick of Shields, and he got it to go. So big goal for West Islip early here into period number 2 and hanging around in the hockey game. And for Shields, that's goal number 5 on the season. Point number 10 to go along with his 5 assists. Friars trying to respond now. Back to the point. Here's O'Doherty. He's on hat-trick watch. They return it to him. The defenseman number 2 in white. Down to the corner. Around the net now. O'Doherty lost it. Swept across. Nice move there by Catallo. Now on his backhand. Moved it a bit too far ahead of himself. Lost the handle. Now O'Doherty tried to flick one on from the circle. Missed wide. Kept in. Catallo. What a move that was. Now to the circle. The slot. And that one just glancing off the shoulder of Sapoff. Pass back. Hops the stick of O'Doherty. So we'll have to retreat to the neutral zone. Passes it off for Savalos. It turns in, now moved ahead for Busa. Gave it right up, and this one fired all the way down. Could be an icing, won't be an icing. There's O'Doherty back on it. Keeps it moving. Pass ahead, blocked off. Lions coming back in. Over the line, DiRienzo dropped it off. Pass a bit too far, though. Now this pass on the tape of Cataldo moving in. Partial breakaway, takes that shot. A partial slap shot that caught the outside of the post. A centering feed now, and he hit the post again. Tried to jam it over the glove. What a move again. Now along the ice, misses wide. Anthony Cataldo. Few opportunities here. Some silky mitts on display as well. Now here's Cormac Terry, who drops it for Cataldo. 67 in white to the slot. Cataldo on the backhand, scores. He finally breaks through, and the Friars respond to make it a 5-1 game. And what a goal this was. As he's just able to will his way to the slot again, and on the backhand, a few moves there in tight between a few checkers and just slide it 5-hole on the goaltender Sapoff. So the Friar lead back to 4. 11 and a half to go here in the period. Jammed out. Shields tries to bring it back in, and some help for Castellino. Now Shields trying to drive in. He's cut off. Tries a toe drag to the circle. He lost it to Sorrell, who keeps it moving for Terry. Look out here at flying the zone there. That pass just out of the reach for an icing. As hustling down the ice was Mauricio Carrasco Jr. That pass a bit too far ahead of him. And so faceoff will now come back down the Friars' end. See that one developing, though, from a mile away as no one was near Carrasco. That would have been as clean cut of a breakaway as you could have had. But they just missed him on the pass. Now he has it and throws it out to center. Skated into by Sorrell. Zach Sorrell comes into the game leading the team in points with 21, 11 goals, 13 assists on the season. Wrapped around the boards, stepping up to hold it in, Catazone behind the net. Here's Basono, back to the point. Terry, his shot, might have hit a stick in front but went wide. Nice move by Catazone, behind the net, tries to throw it to the front. Knocked off his stick, and it's taken by Barbieri. Had the stick checked right out of his hand as he was bringing it up the ice, then tried to kick it ahead and whiffed on that. Sorrell stumbles down, followed up by Catazone, made a nice move, but the puck rolled off his stick on goal, and it's covered with 10:14 to go in the second. Both teams making changes here, as 3 players will head back to the bench for the shorthanded Lions. Shorthanded in the sense that missing a few players here tonight on the bench. 5 aside, though, on the ice as O'Doherty drags, shoots blocked. Still loose in the slot, now played off to the corner. And work back for O'Doherty. Waiting with it, throws it towards the net, blocked again by Castellino. Behind the net. Now worked out to the point. Nice move there, trying to get free. Is Savalos, throws it towards the net, save made. Kick back out center point. O'Doherty on his backhand, cuts back to his forehand, has some room. Now Savalos drags, tries to step around the defender and could not get by DiRienzo. Now Barbieri takes it for the Lions, tries to chip it ahead, and that one bounced on the wrong side of him, but eventually he's able to settle it, bring it over the line. Here he comes and scores! What a shot! He goes bar down to make it a 5-2 game, and the Lions are right back in it. He's able to split through a few checkers there, walk right down the circle and pop the bottle a little bit as well. What a shot there. What a goal by James Barbieri. Few highlight reel ones between these two teams so far. 5-2 game. 9 minutes to go in the second. Dumped out, look out here. This one skated into by the Friars. They try to answer again. That shot deflects off the glass. Here's Cataldo. Nice move. Cataldo trying to settle it. Now it's knocked off his stick. Castellino takes it, couldn't get it out. And eventually it's worked out of the zone. Ahead for Shields. Here comes Shields. Down the circle, drag, shoots blocked, and goes off to the corner. Now center point, stepping down Castellino. Cataldo chipped to the head, and now Cataldo ahead for a breakaway. He was tripped, gets back to his feet, and fires that backhander high and over the net. Delayed penalty, though, coming up here against the Lions. Calazone shoots, glove save by Sapoff to get the whistle. But that was a clean-cut breakaway again. This time it was Cataldo, who was bidding for his second goal. He was taken down, was still able to get back to his feet, and had time to get a shot away. Misfired, though, on that backhander, so I'll have to settle for the power play here. Big kill for West Islip. But the face-off one back for the Friars. O'Doherty on it. Drops it off. Terry moving with it. Brought it offside as he fumbled it a little bit there at that blue line. It looked like it was close, and the linesman does deem offside. They touch up, though, and nearly take the puck away. But Shields able to skate out to center and got the better of that hit as Terry went down to the ice. Meanwhile, Cataldo working his way in. Cataldo, Shields goes after him, but he missed the hit. Meanwhile, Shendor towards the front, deflects just wide from Sorrell, and we get the touch-up and the penalty here. Shields will head off, and it will be a 5-on-3. It's still shaken up there in front of his own bench is Cataldo. Now takes his helmet off. His teammates will check on him. A minute 25 of 5-on-3 hockey for St. Anthony's. 7:49 to go as we're approaching the halfway point of the hockey game. And now a massive must-have penalty kill, set of penalty kills, really, for West Islip here. As St. Anthony's now has an opportunity to break the game open with a goal or two. Face-off comes back to Terry for O'Doherty. Now Terry walking down, plays it down to the circle. Back for Terry. One-timer deflects, pops up into the crease, and that shot blocked and goes behind. Schendorf passes it behind. Wrap try, and it goes. And St. Anthony's on the board again. That's Zach Sorrell, who was just able to stuff it past Sapoff. A power play goal extends the lead. Another look at it here as he recognizes, catches Sapoff napping a little bit, it looked like there. Looks like he may have gotten a piece, but not enough as it creeps over the goal line. Still power play time now, 5-on-4. For another minute and a half. Here's Schendorf. Over the line, plays it down for O'Doherty, returns it to him. Schendorf at the half wall. Pass across, Sorrell, nice move. Sorrell gets the shot away and missed wide. O'Doherty for Schendorf. In front, Sorrell, drag, shoots, never got through. And the puck taken and skated out to the neutral zone by Paul. And he'll dump it down. A minute to go here on the penalty. O'Doherty turns the corner, now some room to skate. Plenty of room to skate over the line. Drops it off for Sorrell. Zach Sorrell to the corner, around the net. Looking over his options, drops it to the point for Cormac Terry. Now Sorrell waits, throws it to the corner. Saucer pass back out for O'Doherty. Now center point, Terry down low, and Schendorf tried to angle his stick there to get it to go, but just misfired wide. Terry, O'Doherty waits. Cross-ice feed off the stick of Sorrell into the half wall. Having some trouble with it. Lifted purple stick though and took the puck away, held it in. O'Doherty slides it all the way across, and perhaps too much passing there as Schendorf had a look and passed it up. Final seconds ticking off the power play. O'Doherty to Sorrell. Waits down low, back to 5 aside as that pass got across the crease, but unable to be tapped home. And West Islip navigates the 5-on-3, giving up 1 goal. And it's a 6-2 lead. O'Doherty back over the line. Tries to stuff that one home. Going off the glass. Now working back in Cavazone. Flips it around the net. To the corner. Ref almost getting in the way there, but eventually goes around the net. Trying to clear the head was Asopo. Had some trouble with him. The Friars take it back again. To the point. Cavazone moves it down to the corner. Coming back Busa. Returns it for Cavazone. Holds on to it. Now down for Savalos. Turning, throws it behind the net. That pass deflects to the point, held in by the Friars. Down for Savalos. Takes the shot. High shot save made. It's loose in the slot and eventually cleared away, but not out. Another shot on, misses wide. Looks like another delay penalty here against West Islip as another Friar gets knocked down in front of the net. Tampone goes to the bench. Extra attacker here, 6-on-5. Passing the skates, but Savalos picks it up, walks in, shoots, save made, rebound there, and eventually touched up by the Lions for the whistle. And 4:17 to go in the period. Another power play coming up for St. Anthony's. Already back with the 4-goal lead, trying to break the game open here. Still 2 players in the box. Shields still hanging around there. Meanwhile, heading off Anthony Asopo. And the ref still talking to the official scorer about the penalties. Looks like we're all set now. It's a 4-minute penalty as well. Looks like there were a few plays in front where they were getting physical right in front of the crease. Maybe they gave them 2. It looks like that is the call. So a 4-minute power play for St. Anthony's. An opportunity as we now hit 4 minutes to go in the period to put this one to bed almost. Still, of course, a full third period, but St. Anthony's in control over these last few minutes. Catala, drag, shoots, missed wide, rebound wide open net, and they score on the rebound. Wide open net there. Another favorable bounce off those boards behind the net for St. Anthony's, and the rebound tapped in by Cormac Terry. Just able to get that one to go. Almost fanned on it a little bit there. But is able to bury it. And now it looks like we have a timeout called here by West Islip. So they'll try to settle things down after the penalties and the power play goals. 3:47 to go here in the second period. Still 3:31 to go of power play time for St. Anthony's. West Islip just trying to give their guys a rest here too. You got 3 guys on the bench throughout the game. You do have 2 guys in the box, but obviously they can't help till their penalties have expired. So those guys that are out there right now trying to catch a breather. Meanwhile, St. Anthony's has about, looks like at least 6 or 7 or so on the bench, so they can make more regular line changes. That has definitely aided them here so far tonight. Timeout concludes. And goalies will head back to their nets. There will be a center ice draw, of course, after the goal to make it 7-2. gets another one. 43, the captain of the St. Anthony squad. The defenseman, his first goal on the year, had 11 assists coming in. And finally able to get that one to go. The defenseman down low on the play, on the power play to pick up his first goal. And with that, one penalty did expire, so it's down to about 90 seconds here on the second one. That shot in and out of the glove. Shot came from Busa. Thrown back to the corner. Fired around the glass. Look out there on the Friar bench. As it's out of play. 3:09 to go in the period. 1:22 to go on the man advantage for St. Anthony's. Face off one back here. Wrapped around the boards by Ryan Leone. Comes all the way around. Picked up by Busa. Just able to straddle that blue line. Busa to the backhand. Waiting patiently and then fires a backhand along the ice. Save made by Sapoff. Castellino takes control. Wraps it around for Barbieri. Skates into it. Sends it ahead. Not quite out just yet. Second attempt. Sends it all the way down. That's Ryan Flynn. Cavazone on it. Tries to fire it ahead. It was knocked down and taken back here by the Lions. Looking to get a shorthanded chance. That's Lucas DiRienzo. He's knocked down to the ice hard. 35 to go on the penalty. Ahead for Busa. Over the line. Busa still with control of it. Works back, throws it to the point. Savala strike. Shoot, save made. And held on to by Sapoff. 22 to go on the man advantage for St. Anthony's. 2:09 to go here in period number 2. Face off to the right here of Tyler Sapoff. And it's won by the Lions, but that clearing attempt hit a stanchion there and stayed in. So O'Doherty settles for Terry. Saucer pass, back for O'Doherty, walks down, fires a pass across, deflects off to the corner. That'll do it for the power play. And here's Barbieri up ice trying to turn into offense the other way. Drags and shoots, glove saved by Tempone, who covers. So big time kill there on the second half, at least for West Islip to keep themselves within a little bit of shouting distance here, but they'd like to get a goal or two before this period is said and done. Ball control off the draw. Now a 2-on-1 here for St. Anthony's. Over the line, they stay on side. Pass across, backhand try, stopped by Sapoff. He's got it. Looks like they may have rushed that 2-on-1 just a little bit. Well, there was Bissono doing a good job of dragging his foot there to stay on side. And then the pass got fired across for him. And it was a bouncing puck there that he tried to settle. Couldn't quite get a clean shot away after the pass from Anthony Scorsha. 90 seconds to go in the period. Here's Bissono. Turn, shoots, blocked, still loose in the slot there and backhanded wide. Barbieri tried to keep it moving. Taken away, Bissono throws it behind the net. It's Christopher Castellino. Tries to move it up the boards, held in by Michael Cavazone. Taken away, could be an on-man rush. Here's Castellino over the line. Castellino walking in, shoots, and that one hit the shaft of the stick of Tempone. And now the Friars turn it right back around. Look at this, Cavazone batting it up a few times there, trying to settle it on his stick. Couldn't quite do so, though. As Barbieri defended him here in the final minute. Pass ahead, 1-on-1. Here comes West Islip again. Trying to get through was Per Paul. He was separated from the puck by Savalos. That one thrown right through the crease, though. Sorrell left the puck behind. Swept back in on goal by DiRienzo. And forced to play it there was Tempone, despite the two closest players being Lions. but it might work out for him. 15 to go in the period. Pass across, deflected just wide by Aspromonte. Final rush here for West Islip. 10 seconds to go. Over the line, Barbieri had his stick lifted. Puck to the corner, flip behind the net. Barbieri taken off the puck by Sorrell as the horn sounds to end period number 2. West Islip getting a few chances, getting on the board a couple times, but St. Anthony's keeping them at bay here as they'll try to close things out in the final 15 minutes and stay undefeated when we come back here for the third period on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to LI Sports Network for the start of period number 3 between St. Anthony's and West Islip. St. Anthony's trying to stay undefeated on the season. Off to a good start through the first 2 periods so far, 7-2 lead. Still 15 minutes to play though. They win the opening faceoff. Schendorf shot goes just wide. They did just get a reinforcement as well during the intermission. Number 17, Joseph Miklich, just arrived there and skated over to the bench, so he's in play now for the Friars. Not actually on the ice just yet, though, as the play was offside. Face-off just outside the lines, and 23 seconds into the period. They win the draw back again. Here's Savalos on it. Backhands of the cross for O'Doherty. Trying to shake the checker there. And the former Thomas Albertelli throws it ahead, just poked out of the zone. But turning right back around is Perpall. He lost the handle. Schendorf in his own blue line. Fires it ahead for O'Doherty. Turns and cuts back. O'Doherty starts ahead over the line to the corner behind the net. And now swings back out to the point. Full 360 around the zone. Takes a shot, goes wide. Sorrell. It's a nice move to get towards the slot. Settles the puck. Moves it over for Savalos. Turns. Gives it back there. Quickly fired across for Schendorf. Or rather O'Doherty, excuse me. For Sorrell. Lost the handle. And the puck's taken away by Flynn. Tries to get it out. Sorrell knocked it down. Return feed to him. Sorrell moves through his legs and then lost the handle as Barbieri just got enough of him. Knocked out. Perpall starts ahead for West Islip over the line. Bumped off the puck. First one back on it. But Aspromonte took it away. Flynn takes it right back. Throws it towards the circle. That shot blocked. And now skated ahead by Rocca. Rocca over the line. Drops it off. Sorrell walks down the slot and his shot deflects. Good patience there by Sorrell. Perhaps too much as the Sopo got on him. Now a one-timer goes high. Sopo up the boards. Flynn fans on the clearing attempt. Cat his zone, fires it wide. Here's Catallo. Seems to be good after being shaken up while drawing a penalty in the later stages of the second. Works it back for Terry, who flips it off to the corner. Busa on it. Turns the corner. Busa from the circle. Shot Say made. Pops up in the air and goes behind. Friars in control, but that one poked off the stick of Miklich and out of the zone. Here comes Terry. Already with one goal tonight. His first on the year. Lost it. Miklich takes a shot. Swallowed up and held by number 31, Tyler Sapoff. Just under 3 minutes gone here in the period. Face-off will be to the right of Sapoff. And one back cleanly to Miklich. Goes D to Terry. Drags, flings it to the corner. Busa on it. Curls back. Busa. Turning. Leaves it behind. Now out to the point. Miklich settles. Stretch. Shoots. Say made. Rebound loose at the top of the crease. Thrown back to Terry at the point. Terry just able to get around. Flynn leads it for the one-timer that deflects high and out of play off the stick of Catallo. 11:43 to go. Good couple of shifts here by St. Anthony's. Good puck movement. Haven't been able to get one by Sapoff here in the third, but at the very least taking time off the clock and keeping it out of their own zone. For the Friars trying to hold on to this victory, move to 13-0-0. Their final game of the calendar year, their next game on January 6th. 8:10 p.m. puck drop against the Patriots of Ward Melville. Meanwhile, for the Lions, their next game, they do have one more here in the calendar year. A few days from now on the 18th of December, 9:20 p.m. against Connecticut Sayville. Both those games can be seen here on the LI Sports Network. Follow us on our socials at LI Sports Network as well to keep up with everything local hockey as that shot turned aside. O'Doherty still bidding for the hat trick on the puck. Scored the first 2 goals of the hockey game. Tries to leave it off for a teammate, and instead he picks it up on the other side. Throws it to the slot. That shot blocked. Shot coming off the stick of one of the Friars there. But it's taken back by West Islip. They tried to send it ahead. It was picked off and thrown ahead now. For the Friars coming back in, that shot, a high riser knocked down by Sapoff. Back to the point, held in by Catazone. Tough angle try, save made by Sapoff. Taken in the corner by Leone, pass blocked. Held in though, at least for the time being. Barbieri trying to clear, but a few Friars swarmed on that and took it back. Around the net, Leone. Defense was making a change. They're now set, and it is Cormac Terry. Waits, shoots, got through, blocker save, and Perpall will get it out of the zone. 10 minutes to go. It's a 5-goal lead for St. Anthony's. Looking for more. Haven't gotten any in the third just yet. Barbieri back on it. Chip it ahead, and this one cleared out of the zone by Albertelli. Here's Savalos turning back though. Waits for his team to get set in the neutral zone. Now starts ahead. The defenseman, Daniel Savalos, over the line. Cuts towards the slot, now in the circle. Drops it back to the point. Shot gets through, and that one may have been redirected, but a good save. Taken away by Barbieri. Fires it down. This will go for an icing with 9:12 to go. St. Anthony's getting scoring by committee tonight, as they did last time these two teams met. It's a 13-2 win. Doesn't look like the Friars will quite get to that mark. A much better game played here by the Lions tonight. And kept things close and interesting throughout that second period until the Friars were able to break through late. But Haven't seen anything from Azaridi tonight, who had 3 goals, 2 assists in that game. Cataldo, 2 goals, 2 assists. He's been busy tonight. That shot swallowed up and held by Sapoff. Meanwhile, for West Islip, their 2 goals in that game were from James Barbieri and Kieran Pollard. Pollard not here tonight, though. He leads the team with 24 points. The next closest coming into the game was William Shields with 9. So they're missing him quite a bit in this one. That pass, Miklish misfired on it. O'Doherty restarts in his own end. And now ahead for Busa, but just out of his reach. There's Sorrell. Locked up at the red line. Now the Lions come back in. Shields throws one on net. Save made. Shields back on the ice after serving the 10-minute misconduct. Here's Cataldo. Throws it ahead for Sorrell over the blue line. Zach Sorrell drag shoots and a good blocker save. Rebound Cataldo. Another stop from Sapoff. Despite the score, has been very good tonight. He's made some big saves early too. They keep it scoreless at the time and keep his team in it. His team not quite out of it just yet. Almost had a chance there down low, but it was picked off, and now Cataldo tries to go through his legs. Barbieri defending him. Took him off the puck. Almost gave it right back. But now it's swept out of his own. Barbieri hustling after it. Tried to take it away along with Shields, but it's sent ahead for Sorrell. Over the line, Sorrell waits, flips it on for Busa, and down low, and the save made by Sapoff. Cataldo lost his. We hit the halfway point of period number 3, 7-2 lead for St. Anthony's here over West Islip. Could be an odd-man rush, though, here for the Lions over the line. That's that tough angle try, caught the post. You could see there was a little bit of room there. It was a good look from Purpall. Just unable to get it to go. That shot from Castellino fired wide. And Shields was driving the net on that 2-on-1. Now Cataldo ahead 3-on-2. Lost it. Sorrell follows it up. Makes a nice move. Sorrell to the backhand. Tries to stuff it forehand. And couldn't get it to go. Holding strong on the post. Was Sapoff. 6:50 to go in the hockey game. Another offensive zone draw here coming for the Friars. And they win it back. Savalos, D to D, Cavazone makes a nice move. Walking in, his shot rings the bar clean. Pops out Savalos. From the other side had his shot blocked. Back to the point again. Savalos drag shoots. And a clear lane there for Sapoff to be able to see, and he swallows it up again. Another face-off here in the Lions zone, this time to the near side dot. It'll be Shields to take the draw. And wins it back there cleanly. Good win going up against Rocca. Now the pass, though, comes to Rocca as they couldn't get it out. Return feed to him, takes the shot. Bit off balance. Good shot, though, missed just wide. Leone tied up, worked it back for Cavazone. Drag shoots, that one misses wide. Savalos steps up. Shields got knocked off the puck. Now it's chipped out of the zone by Albertelli. But he lost it. Savalos starting right back ahead. The defenseman up on the play here. Tries to drag his way through Barbieri, who's been good tonight. He couldn't. Taken back now. Throwing ahead for Shields. Shields lost the handle right at the blue line. It's still onside. Shields stripped of the puck. Starting ahead with it now is Rocca. But he was stripped of the puck as well. Now Shields. Running to his own teammate there. Legal hand pass made by one of the Friars who had a stick knocked out of his hand. That was Miklish. Meanwhile, outside shot padded away off the shot from Basono. Schendorf lost the handle. Held in the zone, though. Moved down. Pass gets all the way through. Cormac Terry waiting. 5 minutes to go in the game. Miklish, shot, knocked down, swept right through the crease. And Barbieri takes it. Had some trouble with it, though. Schendorf stole it. Schendorf makes a few moves and eventually cut off by Barbieri, who clears it out of the zone. Terry keeps it moving. Now ahead for Schendorf. Over the line, Schendorf in the right circle, fanned on the shot, picks it up in the corner, moves around the net with it. Centered it, came all the way through for Terry. Terry walking down the slot, blocker save by Sapoff. Back to the point, Calzone quickly towards the net, redirected wide. Thrown back to the point again, and Terry held it in for the moment, and then Purpall able to work it out. Miklich fires it ahead, taken away. And DeLienzo, though, knocked to the ice as he tried to skate it into the zone. And now the Friars trying to bring it back in. Big hit there by Shields on Aspermonte. Looks like he caught a piece of the linesman as well. Meanwhile, it's Schendorf over the line. Schendorf shot, deflects behind, pops right out towards the slot and kicked behind the net. Clearing attempt just gets over the line as Savalas fires it back in. So the Friars will have to touch up. Sapoff leaves it for Sopo. 3.5 to go. That pass fired ahead. Savalas stepped up on it. But it was knocked back to the neutral zone, where Catalo's on it. Anthony Catalo has had himself a pretty good night. Looking to finish things off with a win over the line. Picks it up in the corner. Drops it towards the slot. That shot blocked. And the rebound cleared away. Shields on it. Going to turn defense into offense, but lost the handle. Catalo takes it. Shoots. Save made. Sapoff. Rebound comes to the half wall. Worked back out to the point. Held in by Savalos. Moves it back down to the corner. Catalo trying to work his way to the slot. Makes a few nice moves there. And eventually loses it out to center. Catalo turning on it. Starts right back in. Walking down the slot. Winds one up in that shot. Blocked by Asopo. This will be a bit shaken up. He'll stay out there though. Move down. Savalas. Drag shoot. Save made. A standing stop there as the puck caught Sapoff up high. Savalas again. Boy, what a third period here by St. Anthony's. The score hasn't changed at all from either side. Catalo trying to change that, though, and he will. Dangles his way right to the slot and is able to bury that one to make it an 8-2 game. I was just about to say, they nonetheless have been doing a great job of not allowing almost anything for West Islip going the other way. And then that from Catalo. His second of the night makes it an 8-2 game here with 2 minutes to go in the game. And that will put the Friars well on their way to their 13th win of the season. Looks like it'll drop West Islip to 3-10-0 as they hit double digits in the losing column. But they'll have a relatively quick turnaround in a few days. Meanwhile, the Friars will take their undefeated season into the 2025 calendar year, where they'll look to keep that going. Get some well-earned rest as we're under 90 seconds to play. Miklish around the boards and out. As Asopo just hopped out onto the ice, moves it across for Barbieri. Friars intercepted, though, at the red line. Now it's pinned to the boards here on the near side. Eventually comes free. And now Rocca moves it off for a teammate. Here's Leone, cuts to the slot. Plays it down. Basono as we hit the final minute of play. Checked off the puck. Retrieves it. Looks like they're trying to get the ref's attention there in front of the net as it came to the side of the net. And it was covered, and then we had some pushing and shoving after the whistle. But one of the Friars went down, and looked like one of the Lions was trying to get the ref's attention there. Was unable to. We will get a face-off, 41.1 to go. Face-off was tied up initially there in the linesman's skates, worked back to the point, held in, then gloved right back down and floated out. Half a minute to play. Miklish, look out there as that pass was deflected right into the St. Anthony's fan section over here just off to our left. Everyone appears to be okay. 26.8 to go. Shields tries to go forward with it. Miklish all over him, but Shields able to throw a shot towards the net, but it got blocked, never got all the way through. Skated ahead by Miklish over the line, or Cavazone, excuse me. 10 seconds to go. They'll just try to pin it to the half wall here, run the clock down, and the St. Anthony's Friars come in tonight and pick up a big win here over the West Islip Lions to improve to 13-0-0 on the season, 8-2 the final. Big nights from a few players, most notably the goaltender, of course, Nicholas Tempone, who only allowed 2 there in the second period and wrote to the victory. Meanwhile, the first goal of the year for the captain, Cormac Terry, Brody O'Doherty, scored 2 goals to get the scoring started late in the first. And then there's also Anthony Catallo, 2 goals throughout to put this game to bed. The loss will drop West Islip to 3-10-0 on the year. But the win definitely guarantees that St. Anthony's will stay in first place, and they'll hope to take first place into the new year for their next game up on January 6th. Meanwhile, West Islip back in action just a few days from now on the 18th. But that'll do it for tonight's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. For everyone here at LISN, Paul Trentini, our cameraman, I'm Brady Campbell signing off. The final score here tonight, the St. Anthony's Friars 8 and the West Islip Lions 2. You've been tuned in to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on the LI Sports Network. Have a good night, everybody.